This must be what hell feels like. Standing at a busy downtown Pittsburgh crosswalk, waiting for the light, while sweating my ass off in my courtroom blue pinstriped suit. I reach behind and tug at the lower back of my sweat-drenched shirt. The day's expected to exceed the century mark, as it has the 2 days before in a city that previously had never experienced a 100-degree day, spurring on cable and online punditry about global warming and the possibility of rolling blackouts. The 10-minute trudge to the courthouse might as well be an hour in this oven. I mop my forehead with a handkerchief and peel off my suit jacket to inspect the off-color perspiration splotches. There isn't one smile in the crowd of people bumping shoulders. I'm silently cursing my failing deodorant and the agonizingly long red light when my cell phone vibrates in my pocket and I glance down to see a text message. It's a URL, but there's no name attached to the phone number. One of my steadfast rules of life is never to answer calls or return texts from numbers I don't recognize. Spam from political action committees, robocalls for extended car warranties, and links from the occasional porn purveyor are common. This one is about to be exiled to the trash folder when another comes through. Heather Brody is back. Open the link. I text back. Who is this? A blast from the past. David Cheney. Read the story. Holy shit. I haven't heard from him in decades, and frankly would have been content dying of old age without contact. My hands shake as my thumb presses down on the screen, leaving a sweaty print. I fixate on each word in the tiny headline, reading it repeatedly in the hope that my vision is playing tricks on me. Human remains linked to Heather Brody. Oh my God, I mutter to myself, stepping off the curb. A horn blasts, and a woman screams as I glance to my left to discover a bus bearing down on me. For a split second, I consider whether to make a dash for the concrete trolley medium, but I'm frozen in place like a raccoon staring into a pair of headlights on a desert highway. A strong hand yanks me back by the collar as 10,000 pounds of steel with an advertisement for my law firm on the back accelerates past, pushing a wave of wind that clogs my nose with noxious exhaust fumes. I catch a glimpse of astonished faces and hands pressed against the windows. I run my fingers over my chest and down my pants legs to ensure I'm still in one piece, then turn around to thank my savior. A middle-aged guy with a baseball cap and a beard is shaking his head like a disappointed father. That was close, I sputter. Thank you. I cross at this intersection every morning and should know better. He admonishes me. You almost crossed over all right. I can't imagine anything so important it couldn't wait until you got to the other side of the street. His lecture fades into the background as I scan the horrified stares of people probably wondering what special kind of idiot doesn't look both ways before crossing a city street during morning rush hour. The little green man changes from flashing to solid, signaling a safe journey through the parallel white lines. My savior waves and traverses the crosswalk, but I hang back to gather my composure and come to grips with the life-changing revelation. I didn't find time to access the web or read the paper this morning, but David obviously did.